Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of love and relationships. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is Round and Round, number 25. So this means that you've been kind of going in circles, going round and round, meaning that you are repeating things in your life, repetitive cycles, certain things that you might be feeling, oh my God, I've been here before in my life. How is it possible that I'm here again? Well, I think you might need to learn something. Usually when something repeats in our life, there's a lesson that we didn't learn. So try to think about what is the lesson that you should learn, or what is the thing that would help you to kind of get out of that repetitive cycle. Alright, so let's see what the tarot is all about. In the center of your reading, you do have the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups can point to a situation when you are kind of focusing on what ifs, and you're kind of really dreamy. You're focusing, what if my life, my partner, my love life, anything would be like this, as opposed to appreciating it for whatever it is. So maybe there's something here that you are not appreciating in your life, and that's why you need to kind of learn how to appreciate things. But also with the Four of Cups, again, you have those three cups showing things that went wrong in your life. And you kind of keep focusing on that. So because you keep focusing on that, maybe you are actually attracting it back into your life. Anyway, the lesson is yours really to figure it out. But the challenge is as well that because if you keep focusing on what went wrong, you're not seeing the opportunities that are presented to you. And in this case, you have something presented to you by the universe, and you're like, oh my God, this one again. Right? So, because you're assuming that it's going to be the same thing what you had before. But let's see the surrounding energies. The first card of your reading is the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands indicates a brand new chapter in our life, a very passionate new beginning. This is kind of like that spark that can start a big fire. So it can be that, there's like a relationship that starts something passionate, but you kind of discover there's more behind it. This is like out with the old, in with the new, but also might indicate that passion is returning to an existing relationship. That initial spark that started, it's coming back. Alright, let's see the next card, which is the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords can point to a situation where you have to make a decision, and you just have hard time making that decision because you just don't know you just have a hard time choosing. That's what it is, right? And what this card is kind of telling you, that you need to listen to your instinct, your inner voice, because deep down you actually know what is the best one for you. Also, you might need to consider another opportunity, because maybe you're just kind of thinking this or that, and maybe there's a third option that you need to discover. But also this can point to a stalemate, a conflict, when you're just kind of having a ceasefire, or there's a conflict where you are trying to be neutral, like Switzerland. The next card in your reading is the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is a card of conflict. So maybe that ceasefire or being neutral is a more relevant message for some of you, because the Five of Swords is a hardcore conflict. Like, this is kind of like where you're kind of trying to win at all costs, no matter what. There's no collaboration, there's no communication, and pretty much just me, whatever I want. Again, this can be from both parties. Like, this is kind of like where there just fights happen all the time. And they do everything they want. They they want to win, right? And for that win, they're willing to do everything. What this card is trying to encourage you to think about, is it worth the price you might have to pay for a win, or whatever the other party. So really encouraging you to communicate better, and also to collaborate better. Because from this you can recover. But from this one you can't, because this is the Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords is a card of endings, difficult endings, painful endings, when you kind of feel that people stab you in the back, that you were not expecting. Can be connected to a breakup, divorce, or any kind of ending. But also it's important for you to realize that yes, it's dark, yes, you kind of hit rock bottom, but the only way is up from here. That sun in the background shows you that something new is starting for you. And his hands are showing you a blessing, which is a sign that whatever happened to you, it is a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. Which kind of I'm kind of seeing a very interesting timeline here. Something that just kind of escalating and gets out of control. Like something that kind of starts with a lot of passion, then it turns into, okay, let's go back and forth, maybe arguments. Then it turns into war, where you kind of everybody is in it to win it, and then it comes to a very difficult, painful ending. And I think that's kind of influencing you now with that Four of Cups, because oh my God, it's gonna be again the same thing. It's gonna be passion. It's gonna be back and forth, war and painful ending. That's what I'm kind of getting here, like that repetitive cycle to kind of see that round and round. This is kind of like the message I'm strongly feeling. All right, so let's continue. The next card in your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's a court card. Therefore, it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about the Knight of Pentacles is that this is a slow-moving energy, because he's planning every step he's gonna take by the book. He's going everything by the rules. And therefore, there's this very slow-moving energy. But once he gets going, actually, it brings you guaranteed success. This is somebody who's reliable, somebody who's loyal. So it can be a sign of a loyal relationship as well. Something that's going to be there on the long run. So it's definitely kind of showing some different patterns. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need to do most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you'll push those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment sections. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations that I'm open to new opportunities. I'm able to break old repetitive cycles, or I'm focusing on better communication. And I'm really glad to see for you the Six of Wands, because the Six of Wands is all about victory and success. When you went through some difficulties and you're coming out of it as a new person, as a victorious person. This can also mean that all eyes are on you. So you might be very popular, people might be interested to get to know you, to date you. So you're kind of going into a good direction, all in all. Well, that's what I kind of see so far. The next card is the Judgment. So the Judgment is a card of rebirth, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The Judgment is all about realization. Like when you're kind of figuring out, okay, oh, damn, that's what I had to learn from this. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to repeat that again. But also the card can be connected to cause and causation. when something from the past, something you've done in the past, is now coming back to you in some shape or form. But also when the judgment comes out, it can be easily connected to legal processes, like a divorce or any kind of legal process. And it's an indication that everybody's getting whatever they deserve. It might not be what they want, but they're getting whatever they deserve, right? Like, this can be kind of like a great indication that maybe somebody's offering something, but it's not exactly what the other one is exactly wanting. But also with the judgment card, just, don't judge yourself harshly or the other people around you. But there's definitely a decision here that's being made. And you also have here the Queen of Wands, which is another court card. So it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This queen is beautiful. She's radiant, and she is somebody who can get whatever she wants because she knows how to use the law of attraction, and she is also positive. So she's turning towards the sun. So when the Queen of Wands comes out, again, she likes new things, adventures, but also it's a sign that you can get whatever you want. So be open to the opportunities. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have here for you the Devil card, which is here to let you know that something is out of balance in your life and you need to pay attention to it. Because the Devil kind of shows a situation where you're not able to see the way out of it, kind of like that round and round energy that we had. So this can be a toxic relationship. This can be when you're just focusing on one aspect of the relationship, like physicals maybe. It can be connected to abuse as well. Like, when I kind of look at all of these cards of that 10 of Swords, that 5 of Swords, and the Devil, where there's definitely can be physical abuse, what the Devil is kind of talking about. What's also important for you to notice that the Devil has a side that is attractive, and that attractive side of the Devil can keep luring you back. So try to think about what is that attractive side of this Devil, whatever that Devil is. It can be a relationship, it can be a toxic person, it can be addiction as well of some sort, right? Like maybe alcohol, with that 4 of Cups, they might be connected to that, or drugs, or anything that you can overdo, really, right? Because the Devil is, like, as I said, something is out of balance, something you're obsessed with, or something you are overdoing. But again, it is here to let you know that the decision is yours, how long you are staying in that situation or that person in your life, whatever the Devil is representing you. Now, from the Gypsy Oracle card, we have here for you the Jealousy card, which is a card of fears, anxieties, and of course being jealous. So maybe there's a jealous cycle, somebody who's controlling, because the Devil can be also connected to overly controlling person or situations. So I hope you're going to be able to break that cycle. There's definitely great indication of it from the Judgment card and the 6 of Wands. And I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.